Hey everyone, it's Lindsay. Welcome back to my channel. Today we have some journals from Beatrice, the queen of grunge, I like to call her. She has the most beautiful grungy way of making journals, and I cannot wait to get into these last ones for the year from her. I know she's already worked on another set for the new year. I've seen it over on my Facebook group. If you are not a member over there, Nevermore Creations, Junk Journals, and Friends, let me say that again. Nevermore Creations, Junk Journals, and Friends over on Facebook. But we have these journals to look at today. They're listed in my shop. Free shipping to the United States. Exact shipping anywhere else in the world. Still working on Australia. If you're from Australia, shipping has not been going out through the Postal Service. And so I have your orders set aside and I keep checking on that. So we'll get them to you as ASAP. But we're going to look at these in a second, and I want to thank Beatrice for her gorgeous gift. She gave me some fabric, and this is incredible. Isn't it beautiful? Oh, it's like an upholstery fabric. So gorgeous. So excited for that. Before I get into Beatrice's journals, I completed a little journal here that I wanted to share. This is also for sale in the shop, and I had such a fun time creating this. It's a little smaller than I normally do. It is a 5 by 7.5 single signature, 60 pages, fabric spine, ribbon binding, but it's a pamphlet stitch. And then the papers are from a book called English Garden Embroidery, I was telling you about in a recent video. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, so I put this little label, metal label here with this parchment paper inside, so you can write whatever you want on it. It is stitched. It has a yarn closure. Well, if I can get it open, you're going to hear perhaps some noise in the background. We're still on Christmas break. They're playing some games out there with their dad. My boys are with their dad and their grandma. So I'm back here filming videos. So there's a cottage and a lady watering flowers on the back, and then the lady here again in the front, a more close-up picture. There's cardstock, so this is nice and sturdy. The base is a cracker box, I believe, and then there's paper here and cardstock here, so nice and sturdy. Reinforced fabric here, so that's wonderful. And we have a wallpaper pocket here with a little journal card. And then there is a tuck spot with a library card. This is my Woodland Greenery for my Woodland Greenery library cards. I've used some of my Nature's Diary kit. Got a mushroom book page. So this theme is like country cottage floral. This is an actual postcard from 1911. It says Home Sweet Home. It has a sweet message on the back. And if you are part of my Creative Fabrica Fans Club, you can find that link also in the description box of this video. I scanned both sides and shared them with my fan group. So be sure you're a part of that to get this. We have hand-dyed paper and pieces of ephemera and wallpaper. Got a belly band with one of my floral journal labels. This is a greeting card. It says Basil. More from Nature's Diary. Little note paper. I love my typewriter stamp. These pages are also from the English Garden Embroidery. They're patterns. Got a little butterfly journal card here on this dyed paper. More ephemera. More from Nature's Diary. Gorgeous coffee dyed pages. I love this middle page. Oh, the fun of arriving at a house and feeling the spark that tells you that you're going to have a good time. And my mom actually coffee dyed these pages for me. That was awful sweet of her. Some little ephemera pieces just clipped. It's just a sweet journal. Really useful. It's not over embellished, just lightly embellished. This is one of my Canadian script wildflower journal cards. Stitched and backed. Whoop. Just got a large label there. This is hand dyed using sprays and stencil. Came out really pretty. Also a page from Living in a Wild Garden. That's part of that mushroom page. I think that was my final page from this book. Used the entire thing. Washi mushroom sticker and a little library card in the back. I've just been enjoying making some of these single signature. I know I still have those collaged journals that I haven't finished. I'll get back to them. I've just been wanting to make single signature. In fact, I've even started another single signature that I should have done, well, hopefully by the end of the week. You never know what's gonna happen. We have plans for New Year's and all of that, but really sweet little journal. And let's get right into Beatrice's. I love the little size, 2 signature. It feels plush, like perhaps she used batting or something like that. Look at how perfect those signatures are. Oh, the lace. Ugh. So pretty. This one is called Pink and Cream Roses. And she just grunges everything up so beautifully. I really don't think that there's anybody that I know personally that grunges up the way she does. She's very special when it comes to that, and such a wonderful addition to my marketplace. If you would like to join in my marketplace and sell your journals through me, my email is listed below as well with all the other links. Or you can just head over to that Facebook page I was telling you about earlier. And under the announcements section, I have all the information over there. I pretty much accept anybody for making and selling journals as long as you follow a few guidelines. They're pretty simple. I just have a guideline for pages and construction and things like that. But I would love to have a few more new artists this year. Beatrice has been with me for quite a while, one of my absolute favorite artists, and I know you all love her as well. And if you have a grunge style, like you think, oh, Beatrice's style, that's my style. Well, I could really use 1 or 2 more artists similar to Beatrice. Of course, nobody is Beatrice. You're going to be yourself. But if you're like, yes, grunge is my style, then I need you. I need you in my shop. We need a few more grunge people. It's a style we all love to look at, but not many of us actually do. Oh, isn't that beautiful? It's so yummy. I know you guys are going to love this one. She made 2 this size. There's another one with kind of more of a teal color here. Very similar in size and feel. Again, that has a really plush feel to it. 3 or 4 in this one. Look at that. Sweet Little Thing is the name of this one. Oh, clusters. Just look at that coffee dyed paper. Love what she puts together. There's a lot of pages in here. Her edgings are beautiful. Little vintage papers are just tucked in everywhere. I could honestly see these little ones as a pair of home decor journals in a guest room. Oh, look at this envelope as a middle page. Got a photograph. It's kind of like a folder. Lots of coffee dyed paper. Cuteness. Overload. Just look at that peachy pink cream color. Can you see these 2 together? Look at how perfect they are. Aren't they adorable? I am not selling them as a set, but you can buy both of them if you'd like to. All right, we got some bigger ones too. Look at this one. It's barely going to fit in frame. Oh, wow. Just look at this. Got a rusty pin there. There's hand stitching. Look at the hand stitching. Can you see that? There's another rusty pin right here and one right there. All right, let's learn some more about this one. Botanical Green Bohemian. Wow. Just look at that. Already opening it up and just seeing what she's put together. Got little ephemera pieces. That's gorgeous. Hand-stitched fabric pocket. I wish I could see inside her head when she's putting these journals together, how she picks what she picks. So we all do it a little bit differently. Got some vintage papers. She must have quite the stash of vintage papers. Look at that. Oh, that's cute. Got sequins all on that. I guess that's where the bohemian comes in, but I'm in love with this teal color. Got wallpaper, music paper. Here's some more hand stitching. Oh, like a tip-in. Excuse me, tickle in my throat. Little rusty pin. Wow, that's really wide writing paper. Wide writing paper. I can't say it the right way. Envelope with a little library card in it. I love the pear stamp. Apples. It's very eclectic. A little bit of everything. I would love to play in this journal. All these different textures. For some reason, I really want to paint in it. Mixed media. If you agree with me, give it a thumbs up or tell me in the comments below, what would you do with this journal? Stationery. Big fabric pocket. What is this in the back? I guess this is a writing board. That's neat. And it gives it a little bit of, I don't want to say heft, but structure, I guess is the word I'm looking for. Isn't that pretty? We're going to go down a size, go a little bit smaller. And I recognize this fabric from her last batch. I think it's really neat because it has all these little seed beads. And it's kind of like old, so you can see where it's coming undone and it's missing some beads. And it just looks really vintage. Look at how beautiful that is. It looks like a single signature. And this is called Black Botanical. So it has a little bit of a darker theme, but look at the pops of color. Cultivate love. Beautiful flowers everywhere. The earth smiles in flowers. Fun in the sun. I like all the different sized pages. I think that's a lot of fun. Start each day with a grateful heart. Like all, these are so cute to have all these different size pages. A little envelope and then a tuck in the back with a tag. Isn't that fun? So there's that one. Let's go back up and finish strong with two big journals. Look at these embroidered butterflies. Okay. It is a button closure. Okay. Got a little clipped on fabric flower. We have dangles down here, right? Look at all those embroidered butterflies. Oh, so look at the detail. Hand stitching. And it is called Flowers and Butterflies. Love this size. It is a 10 by 7. And of course, look at the lace page. There's that green again. A lace pocket. Linen pocket. Wrapping paper, stationery, coffee dyed paper. music paper, birthday card. Love how she puts a journal together. Look at that. There's another card. And you can see there's flowers on some of these corners. That's really cute. And when they're on the corners, they don't mess with the pages as much. You can still write. There's more lace. Oh, wow. Look at this. Got hand stitching. Little, oh, it's tipped in here. I love that idea. It's one of those ideas I forget. I love how she did the hand stitching. It just makes it so, I don't know, textured. You can tell there's been a lot of time and love put into it. Of course, there's a doily added. Probably need to order some more doilies. Get some bigger ones, maybe from Amazon. That's another thing you could comment below. Where's your favorite place to get doilies? I know I've seen them at the dollar store, but is that the best bang for your buck, the best deal? I know I've ordered small doilies off of Amazon, and those are a good deal. But what about the bigger ones that you use as pages? Like this size or bigger? Let me know. Let me know if you have any insight. So many kinds of paper. Oh, wow. Got a flip book here in the back with tags. Really cool. And of course, if you chunk it up too much that you cannot button this closure, you can make a different closure and unclip this flower and add the flower to it, depending upon how much you're going to want to add to the journal when you start working in it. But it's got really cute flower buttons. And the final journal for this video is this one. Again, here we have some charms. We have a Velcro closure. A really pretty gold leaf journal card here on the front, but this is a gorgeous applique, fabric lace, hand stitching, doily closure, doilies on the spine as well. Wow, the colors are divine. All right, Botanical, of course. Look at the yellows and the greens. Ooh, love that grungy bag. Postcard. There's some bags in here you can use. It's always great to have those extras. So while you're playing in your journal, you already got some stuff. We have grungy paper clips. There's a nice big doily. Washi stickers, hand-dyed papers. Love this one. I have an order pending with Feed the Birdies. Check her out on Instagram. She has so many wonderful paper things. And so hopefully in January, I'll be able to get at least one, if not a couple of boxes of vintage papers and things from her. She has the best collections, and I love getting items from her. It's been a long time since I've ordered from her, so we're supposed to get an order done in January. And she'll send me, I'll pay for it, but she'll send me vintage papers and things like that. And she has the best selection. So I would think maybe those wide, she would have some of these like this. Because I've never seen that. And I love how wide that is. I love this color. I wish I could replicate it. I definitely need to dye some bigger pieces of paper. I've been working on dyeing smaller ones like I showed you in this journal. But I've just bought some of the ledger size copy paper, the 11 by 17, and I definitely want a coffee dye or dye some of that size to have it available for bigger journals and cutting down and things like that. Wow, I love the green grunge in this one. I definitely hope you all found inspiration here. I found a lot. Her style is not the same style I craft in, but I feel like I get extra inspiration because of that. It's a cute little coffee dyed notebook. I get lots of extra inspiration because of our difference in style, and I get to take tiny little things away from it that I can use. Oh, I love the feel of that in my own work. So pretty. Well, I know I've overloaded you all with these beautiful journals, but definitely worth it. So gorgeous. So if you've stayed to the end and you want an update for the end of the year in group 5, I have, I believe, 4 boxes left. Today being Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It is a possibility they'll all get done this week. If not, they will get, they might not. They probably will not get all done this week because I don't plan on working on Friday because it's New Year's Eve and I have company, but I might work. So we'll see. I would plan on 1 to 2 boxes being shown next week before we get into group 6, which are January and February. But please don't worry, because I actually do not have a lot of group 6 boxes. So if you get yours sent in, it'll get shown pretty quickly because I don't have that much. And over on my Facebook group, I just announced the group 7 challenge. If you want to participate in that, those would be due February 28th. And I probably should go over that in a video. So maybe on Friday, I'll have a video about that. That way I don't actually have to work. I can pre-film it and upload it. So that'll be my plan. Hopefully, make sure you're subscribed or just go over to my Facebook group. The announcements section has it pinned. I really think you're going to like it. It is based around a paper pack of mine called Luella. So it's going to be floral, sweet ladies, and some pansies thrown in there, maybe a little bit of music if you want. There's different ways you can take it, but I think you'll enjoy it. Kind of a vintage sweet, like not vintage neutral grungy, but like a sweet botanical vintage. So hopefully you enjoy it. I'll see you all later. Have a great day.